Across the parking lot to the back building on the left-hand side to the Book Arts Institute. Go into the back. There's actually a casting machine there, and the gentleman who's there can cast your name if you want to, and actually see it really squirt out that metal and burn you to death. I mean, to cast your line.
I love it. I love the idea of not having to distribute types when you're done. Just melt it again.
Yeah. Oh no, it's great.
I hate distributing types.
Yeah.
Can you explain the strange form of the lowercase g there?
The strange form?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. That somebody designed it. It couldn't have been that strange if he designed it.
Because what's strange is that the Rogers has one that's really similar, but they don't exist anymore in any typeface that I've ever seen. The lowercase g.
Oh, yeah. Over here.
And they're both of the machines. So.
You got me there. I honestly do not know. Okay. Oh, the joy of. I was going to say somebody must have designed it. They're using it. Couldn't have been that bad. Somebody's using it, so it can't be that bad.
Yeah, it's completely different than any other letter.
No, that's true.
But it's
Yeah.
just an unusual.
It is. Yeah, it is an unusual one.
So the objective of this keyboard is to compose this.
Right. And the keyboard is made up so that your left hand is doing the most used letters. So you're not moving your hand around in an inefficient manner. And all of the letters in this order here are also in this order here.
All right.
So even when the letters are brought back up, the E, most used letter, gets dropped right back down right away, so it can be used again. Now, mind you, there's more than one E, waiting to be used. But that way it gets back in quicker, and you can just continue on.
That's nice. And here it's possible to choose the different sizes?
The different line lengths. The one size in the magazine, this is called a magazine.
Yeah.
This holds one size, one style of type.
Yeah.
So if you wanted to change the size or change the style, you take this whole magazine out and put in the new one.
How do you count the space? Is quadratim?
Well, I counted by 1, 2, 3. I'm not sure what you mean by.
Yeah, these spaces in between the words.
Oh, the spaces in between the words are actually done by this little device here. This is called a space band.
All right.
It's an adjustable device. As you can see, it's kind of a wedged device, and it rides up and down like you see here. As it's going through the casting process, this is what you put in between each of the words, and as it goes through the casting process, there's a bar that comes up, pushes all of the space bands up to get to your line length.
In this case, the type is glued with each other. There is some kind of glue that keeps them together,
No.
or it's just pressure?
It's just pressure.
All right.
It's just pressure. So when you're sitting here and you're setting your line, oh. Oops. Sorry about that.
All right. Is dangerous to deal with this?
No, if you know what you're doing and paying attention, unlike what I was just doing,
All right.
not paying attention,
Okay.
all of these letters are brought together when you send it through the casting mechanism. There are jaws here that will actually push together for
Yeah.
your line length,
Okay.
and then a bar comes up, and those space bands then widen, okay, to fill up what space is needed. So it doesn't have to be an exact line length. It can be a little bit short,
So
and
this-
it automatically adjusts evenly the space between words.
This kind of machine was a revolution.
Oh yes, Thomas Edison, the guy who
Yeah.
invented. Okay, he called this the eighth wonder of the world.
Oh.
Around 1896 was when this came about, and at first they were afraid all the hand setting of type was going to go right out the window. But this really revolutionized the ability to set type in a quick and efficient manner. And the metal that you see down here this can also then be remelted and reused. So you didn't have to sit and individually hand set each word, each line, and then redistribute the type because the machine did it for you.
All right.
So the actual metal just remelts. And the machine then, in back, where there's this big metal pot holding all that molten metal, it recasts into what's called a pig. And there's a little floating mechanism in here. So as you're casting your lines, it automatically, the pot goes a little lower, the float then says, oh, drop this down, and it'll melt off.
It's amazing.
There's a working linotype in back. You can actually see it casting lines of type. You can set, I was looking at the wrong place, you can actually have them set your name on the machine.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
I'm going to